Hey, thanks, guys. Great job up our booth. Lonnie Caryer, Grand Marshal with you for tonight's race. Hey, first night in the playoffs. Everybody better be watching out because everybody's going to be trying to get them extra points for the championship. Good luck to you guys tonight. Be careful out there on that track. Guys, fire them engines up and let's go racing.
Welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway here today for the Premium Stock Car Racing League. I'm not showing that now. 100 laps here today, just for some race info about the track. So Indianapolis Motor Speedway, I forgot their logo is super small, and I can't get that logo to go any larger. But it's really all for this track. This track is actually pretty draft heavy. I actually ran a league race here yesterday, and actually ended up winning that race, first league race that I ran in. Over a year at least, that's minimum. But got over the starting order here right now. So first, Noah Blackwell. Second, Matthew Wood. Third, Dylan Carrier. Fourth, Brian Underwood. Fifth, Landon Burbage. Sixth, Jordan Hand. Seventh, Aiden Lucas. Eighth, Danny White. Ninth, William Connolly. 10th, Nathan Bookover. 11th, Melvin Behringer. 12th, Ben Gleason. 13th, Joshua Kreider. 14th, Chris Stange. 15th, Jonathan Gastons. 16th, Henry Dudley. 17th, Caden Gargilo. 18th, Chris Goats. 19th, Josh Kreider. And 20th is Farrell Robbins. Some guys already. And this league is sponsored by Gastons, iRacing Graphics, Admin Button Box, Rubber Duck Productions, Caryer Motorsports, and Dega Boys. I'm giving them all a paint refresh right now because they're all loaded into the session. So any paints that were old or people that joined after me, their paints will show now. Made that mistake a couple of times before with it. 100 laps here. This is going to be a long race for sure. No doubt about that. All I can say, going to see a lot of drafting here. A lot of guys will be tucked in behind each other, seeing how far they can get with shoves. This car, or pace truck will pull in here, stage break on lap 20, I believe. Yes, stage break lap 20. It's a very, very quiet track here. But the green flag is in the air. We are underway. Matthew Wood comes away with the lead. Everybody else pretty much tucked in line with each other. That's really the only option that you have at the start of this race. As the race goes on, though, tires will start to wear, and you can start to make some more passes. You do kind of want to stay with the draft, though, but these guys are already running up a little bit high back here. Nobody really moved off the start. Wood did gain a spot, but that's really the only movement that we see from those guys. that we'll see for most of this race. This track is kind of honest, like not a mini Daytona in a sense, as we got blocking going on already. A little aggressive there from Behringer. He's gonna get a little bit loose on exit. He's probably gonna lose 2 positions. Yeah, that's one thing. If you make a pass or you get past, you better hope that the guy goes inside, because you're just gonna get just. I mean, look at this. They're all lined up, and he's not going to find a way back in. He's going to have to really press him up against the wall. I think he might be able to make his way in, though. They had the 72 might have lifted there for a second, give him a spot, but he's got Stange on the inside of him now, looking for a position. Going to try to get it if we can, though. It's going to be a little bit hard for him. He doesn't run him down the track, but he keeps him down there at least. See, 19's still fighting. He's still trying to hold his position. Wood has gotten out to a 1 second lead already, only 4 laps in, so he is be a little bit worried if I was Wood right now. You're so far ahead. I don't know. I just be nervous about that. Optic Gaming car here. Remember, there was somebody in the chat last time that we were talking about the Optic Gaming. I don't know if he's in here again, though. Not much passing to be seen currently at the moment. See all that head movement, though, from this driver right here. One thing with these trucks that I'm not so fond of is with such low horsepower, you're actually, or not, well, not low horsepower. With the high downforce, you're basically, foot to the floor the whole entire time in these trucks. And me personally, I like horsepower. I don't like being loose. At the same time, I can drive a car that's loose because I drove so many setups that were just so loose. And that I used to run with, I learned to drive them better. 5 laps into this race, however, nobody's really jumping ahead of anybody, possibly. Yeah, Wood, he's still extending his lead. Now, one thing, once you get ahead, you get ahead. 6/10 is the kind of the gap that you have to look at to break at the most. That's when the draft takes effect. But if you're anything past 6/10, you basically lost the draft. You don't get any help at all anymore. You're kind of hung high and dry at the moment there, which is kind of annoying. You're just like, well, this is not fun. I've not saw a Firefox browser in it forever. I remember when I was a little child, though. I'm looking at the 25s paints and William Connolly. Our Firefox is still around. I'm surprised. We got a block thrown here by Hand. He's throwing that on Danny White. Danny looked down low. He wasn't able to get that position. That's going to bring... It's so close to cutting his nose off. The guys are making some moves. Tires are probably starting to wear just a little bit. They're running about 54-second laps right now at the moment. Basically, pretty much a minute a lap with this track being so big. This is a really big and flat track. Not much banking in any of the corners. Some people are a fan of that. Me personally, not really a big fan of it. With that being said, I was on that track surprisingly well. Yeah, most people are just going to be nose to tail because I'm guaranteed they're probably the fastest part of the track. I think is really the exit of 2. I don't think front stretches as long as the back stretch though. That's a wild guess I'm taking. I actually want to see what RPMs are they hitting down the back stretch. I believe they're going to get to maybe. They might get to 8,000 before the end of it. You get to about 720, no, 7,400 RPMs. It looks like going down there, and I want to see. Actually, I'm gonna kind of base it off of this. I'm gonna look at what the RPMs are at the end of this front stretch. He didn't get that good of an exit. So when he gets on the brakes, I'm gonna see what it is. I don't even think they're using a lot of brake here, to be honest with you. 7,400, end of front stretch. He is loose. I could hear that, or see the rear end kick out of the car. Yeah, he's a little bit loose on exit. He can't go. Oh, there we go. Down the track he goes. That was hand. He saves it though. Looks like they're probably about even. Yeah, hand is getting split 3 wide now. He got really loose on the exit of 2. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually did smack the wall just a little bit. As they're all hitting the wall now. The 66 of Gleason's in the wall. Right front's probably gone for some of them. One thing that's different than with the next gens in these cars is the next gens has an extra gear. These trucks don't, and if they're relying on the tires to slow them down, they're cooking that right front off. A little bit of side draft there. It looks like maybe going down the front stretch because those guys are kind of semi-shoving each other in the wall. They weren't, egregiously blocking in the wall by any means. Wood, he's gotten out to a 2-second lead now, so he's pretty much just set sail at the moment. He is checked out and he's gone. He is gone. It is kind of cool to see. Once somebody gets out ahead, they're just so ahead. There's nothing that you can do at that point, pretty much. Times, he Wood ran a 53.96 for his best lap. His last lap was 55.72, so he's fallen off about 2 full seconds now for him. I think he's fine. I'm trying to see what he's tight. Just looking at his exit. Some of these guys aren't getting down to the bottom. They're running a lane up. Some of those guys are getting on those strips. You can get on those strips. Early in the run, you don't want to be hitting them just because it likes to kick the rear end of the car around. I just realized this is the first round of their playoffs, too. That's why they have those yellow banners. I'm going to make that other logo a little bit bigger because that is so small. I don't know why, but that is just ridiculously small on that logo there. Is it this one right here? I'm trying to see really quickly if this is their logo. So give me 1 minute here. That's not the right one. Which one is it? That is a small, small logo. I'm not sure, but that is small. I'm not too worried about that since that is their logo. So you already know what this league is, Premium Stock Car Racing League. That's what the PSCRL... Yeah, PSCRL means. I can't put that whole thing in the title because that is such a big title. YouTube limits us to 100 words. Or letters, as that's how you slow down your time, is getting the wall and exit. And really hurt him down the backstretch, though. You're hitting a top speed. These trucks drop speed so fast. Oh my god. Let's see what he hits down the backstretch here. I'm looking at it really quickly. I do not need kilometers. I need freedom units. Let me change all that to freedom. Let's say freedom units. This is set all European. This company who makes this is European. Made SDK is European. Let's see what they hit down the backstretch at least. I think if I can get around to 175-ish. Actually, it might be going a little bit faster than what I think they would. No, I'll be around it. Yeah, I'm close to it. 170, yeah, 179 it looks like, but you can see how fast they slow down, and that's without them touching the brake. I don't think he's touching it at all. I think he's just letting the truck slow itself down. He's just getting in the corner. And these things are so heavy that when you turn them, it's just, the RPM drop is ridiculous in them. We'll on board here with Wood for about a lap, then we'll go kind of around some guys that are fighting each other. These guys are going to have a stage lap 20 though, so Wood, he is really throwing that car. And look at this when he goes down the corner. Look at his exit too. Oh, he just got tight on that one. But I want you to watch how aggressive he is throwing this car in throwing this truck into the corner. I keep saying car because I'm so used to driving cars. I never drive trucks. Just watch him throw it in the corner. I mean, you can see like he gets that. That time it wasn't so aggressive. I think it's turn one that he likes to just literally toss it in there. We'll watch it again. I want you to watch turn one here, how hard he just throws it in there. It's basically a Hail Mary he just does, and it's every single time. Watch him, he won't do it this time. No, I just said it. He kind of did it. Really, this second turn two is where he can get away with it, though. You can get through this corner good, you're fine. Yeah, this one he's a little bit more aggressive with than the other ones. 97. Caden Gaston back here. Wood, Blackwell. So when the caution drops, Matthew probably would really hope he would. Honestly, he's probably wishing, he's like, does there really have to be a caution? Being as far ahead as he is, he really does not want to see that happen. I don't blame him. Do not blame him either. But Wood, he'll come. This is 3-4. I can't remember. Oh, he's coming out of 4 here, so he will grab the caution, but he will also take home the stage win here. We will have to wait for like the top 10 to pass, and then the caution will come out there. Yep, there it goes. Top 10 just came across the line. I think Gaston might have beat, he did. No, he did. He beat Stange for 14th, but I don't think that gives him points. A lot of the cars up front here, though, are supporting that yellow banner. It shows that they are in the playoffs. Oh, I would love that. Austin is doing Noma Truck Series tonight. They are at Darlington. I tell you what, I love freaking Darlington. I love that track, and I always have, and I think I always will. It is so fun to drive, but it is so hard to drive at the same time, and that's why I like it. Remember, I was horrible with it in the Gen 6 cars. Now I'm fine with it. Catching the pace car right now, though. Pace truck. They'll all come down pit road. You're not going to stay out because you already had a 2-second fall off at the start. I don't see anybody with really any bad damage. If you did hit the wall on the right side, you could maybe get your damage fixed. It wouldn't be such a bad idea to get it fixed by any means. I don't know. You'll just have to, like, for me, I would get damage fixed. That's just how I am. You do not want to slide through your box. I know if you're Wood, you do not want to lose the lead here. You don't want to lose that control of the race that you have had up till this point. All of them coming down pit road, and that's great camera angle, getting blocked by the scoring board, scoring pylon. The already bumper to bumper getting down here. Stock Car Racing League logo on the back of, and Wood is too close to the pit wall. He actually slid through his, 2 people slid through their box. I think he will lose the lead, I believe. Yeah, Carrier will easily come out with it. Wood is still not in his box. They're going to pit him. Wow, how are they pitting Wood? Wood is right there. He's going to lose the lead. Burbank will actually snatch it. I think he was the only driver that got in clean. That is from Simrap Market, that paint scheme is, because I think they sell that one. I run one from them also. Just thought I'd point that out. I don't know why I wanted to, I just did. But that was a horrible stop for Wood, and whoever else was in front of him. They both just butchered getting on a pit road. That is what not to do when you go down pit road. But what you do is what Burbank did. He was actually amount of time overall, 51:42. Pit stop was one of the fastest ones also. Now that these guys are under caution, here we will go to a commercial break.
LAT Racing Oils is invested in winning with industry-leading at-track support, superior engineering, blending technology, and the World Championships to prove it. LAT is your premier choice for racing lubricants. Used by NHRA Pro Mod champions Jose Gonzalez and Chris Thorne along with their closest competitors, LAT Racing Oil continues to carry top-level racers to the winner's circle in all categories of competition. From engine oil to transmission fluid and gear oil, LAT has you covered from end to end in your race car. A nationwide dealer network means easy access to our products as well. Visit LATRacingOils.com for more.
Hello there, Bandit Racing League fans. Former broadcaster Marshall Crocker Jr. here, part-time driver, the number 78 for 785 Racing. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about Geezer Authentics, your place for all things Bandit Racing League merchandise. Well, now let's say you want to go and buy a t-shirt for your reigning, defending Bandit Racing League champion, Eddie Hagge. You put it in black, you get it in an extra large, and you add it to your cart there for a reasonable price. You're going to move on, maybe look at some, shirts and sweaters, but maybe there's nothing that catches your eye this time, so you're going to move on to some wall wear. And you know me, I can't lie, I was a big Cody Welch fan back in my time broadcasting, so maybe you want to grab a 785 Cody Welch pennant to hang on your wall above your sim racing rink. You add it to your cart and you're going to move on. Maybe you're thinking some sort of accessory, maybe you're a big hat person like I am, you need something to wrap right on the brim, and there you go, Bandit Racing League hats in a variety of colors, but I personally like the combo of the camo and that Full Send Racing Network orange. And you're going to move on now to some drinkware. You need something to drink your coffee out of in the morning. Why not grab a 785 Racing mug and support yours truly, Marshall Crocker Jr. This has been Geezer Authentics. Check out the site. Lots of great options for Bandit Racing League fans.
Fred Mott Racing Enterprises, located
As we are back here, pace truck pulled in, and the green flag is in the starter's hand. As the green flag is in the air, we are back underway here. Underwood, he will actually come away with the lead. Burbank back to second, Connolly third, Lucas fourth. Excuse me here for a minute. Had an odd mix of food today. Hamburgers, french fries, cookies, and chicken when I got home. Don't do that. I don't even know why I ate these cookies. It's too much sugar for me as an 88 of Blackwell. Nicked the wall there just a little bit. Wood has a lot to make up now to get back up to where he was, because he is stuck back here in 11th through all this traffic. Underwood, however, is getting chased down by Burbank. Burbank might not let him go too easily. Underwood might make it a little bit difficult for him, however. 26 laps of 100 done here currently. Leaves us with 73 to go. Do expect at least one more caution, not caution, sorry, one more pit stop. Ooh, you can see that Wood's trying to go. Wood was trying. He actually did get around. He got down to the bottom as he slide job a little bit. I think he got a little bit loose. I saw see the wheels. Yeah, he's driving in hard. I mean, he's really hoping that truck will stick, and it's working for him right now currently. Blocking there. That 88 just went in there deep. Blackwell, I think he shoved Behringer up the track a little bit. He was really aggressive. I saw Behringer, I think, earlier, too. He threw a pretty aggressive block. He's kind of paying for it a little bit. They're almost 3 wide back here. Wood getting another position. Trying to get up under Behringer. He can't get past Kreider, though. Kreider going to stay in that high line. To wrap it around. Wood might be out of luck here unless he can get tucked in behind Kreider, and I think he can. Yeah, he finds a hole in there. He needs to get in quickly. He was lucky that there was one open that didn't close right behind him. But Underwood may be running away just a little bit now at the moment. These two back here struggling a little bit. There's exactly 20 drivers in this race. I set it to split, and I was wondering why it wasn't splitting. That's why, because there is only 20 people in here. It's a good exit there for Lucas. Lucas is going to get up to the bumper. Connolly, he's going to actually... I don't know if I would have done that. If I was Connolly, I would have actually kind of stayed where I was. See if he could get the 25 to... That's a really... That's an odd thing to do. I wouldn't have moved out if I was him. I would have stayed where I was. I'm trying to look back through the pack. Went around, looks like Brookover and Hand. Hand was trying to cut off Brookover. Brookover looks like he's actually pretty even. That's the one thing these trucks with that I can't stand is they're so even throughout the whole way through. At this track especially, it's just, I don't know. There's not much of a difference. They're just so identical. It's just the downforce. That's the only thing that I have a gripe with. Is just so much downforce on them. Take away some of the downforce, make it a little bit looser. I need to get another microphone arm stand. Side note, talking about that. Because the one that I use is always moving around, and it drives me nuts. It holds the microphone, but it won't hold it up. You all know what I mean? It's always wobbling around, and it kind of drives me insane. So the 88 looking to the inside of Kreider, Jordan Kreider. What is that on the hood of that? Is that Viagra? Yep. And that's a joke paint. That is a complete joke paint scheme too. Viagra, keep it up. I don't know what Viagra is. Used to treat ED. Never had it. Didn't know what it was for a long time. And then I actually looked it up and I was like, oh, that's what Viagra is used for. The joys of being young. Not knowing what half these medicines do. see, where's this 19 at? He's still throwing blocks? No, he's not. Wood, looks like he's gonna go to the inside. Wood's slowed down his gains that he has. He is really getting aggressive on the entry. Yeah, that's what you kind of have to be in these cars. You just have to kind of just say, just screw it. Hope it holds, and if it doesn't hold, well, sucks to suck. You are out of luck. We'll go on board here. We'll do 5 drivers, kind of back in the pack here. And they get back to the start-finish line. We'll actually look at Wood, because Wood, he's really the only driver that is making some gains here. Ryder is up 10. It says he has not pitted. I don't believe that at all. But we'll do... we'll choose Wood. We'll get Behringer, Wood, for some laps here. These two are really the ones that are... I think the 69 of Jordan Kreider is holding them up. That's right. He also has the number 69 on his car. There goes Wood to the inside to see if he can get a pass done. He's not going to get any help. And the 19 maybe trying to keep him down there. Wood, if he can get to that quarter. He's got to that quarter panel now. Can he just get past? I don't know if he can. It's just you got to have a really big run. He might be able to get in too. He's got to be super aggressive though. If I was Wood, what I would do is, he's a high hour driver. He'll know. Is sacrifice tire for one corner. Just don't lift, sail it on in there, and get the spot, and just get the pass over with instead of trying to do it methodically. Just sacrifice for that one corner. What you have to do for that one time. We'll actually... Yeah, we'll do it on now. So we'll go on board with Behringer here. Oh, there he goes. He gets turned. Goes in the wall. I'm not sure what happened. We were on board with him. Let's rewind. I think the 16 bounced it off the wall. It looks like he took him out. I don't believe that's what happened, though. Yeah, he just bounced it off the wall, and Behringer had just happened to be there. It looks like he took him out. Trust me, he didn't. But we'll actually go on board with Wood when he gets into... oh, he disappeared. When Wood gets into 3 or actually when he gets to the start-finish line, we'll go on board with him. Now you see Behringer, he goes down pit road. He has to go down pit road because that damage is going to be pretty hard on that car. Looking at Underwood, Underwood has not gone, or he's not gotten away from Burbank at all, like we saw Wood. Wood stretched it out, who was behind him. I lost something. Hold on. Wood stretched it out on the guys behind him. Underwood has not been able to do that, though. Burbank has stayed basically right behind him the whole entire time. See somebody going down pit road there. So Gaston was the driver who went down pit road. Nobody else has came down a second. Oh, Behringer did, but he had to. Underwood, you see him, actually he's right there, as you see Jordan Kreider get a little bit loose off the exit of the corner. Nicks the wall just a tad. Not uncommon to see. I would actually honestly prefer to be a little bit loose at this track, especially just because it just tends to get a little bit tighter on entry. If you can get the car loose on exit, that'll help your entry a little bit. As Underwood's going to start trying to break this draft from Burbank. Connolly's been able to catch up to him also. It's kind of a 3-truck breakaway at this point. 42 laps in, but we will go to a commercial break here.
LAT Racing Oils is invested in winning. With industry-leading at-track support, superior engineering, blending technology, and the World Championships to prove it, LAT is your premier choice for racing lubricants. Used by NHRA Pro Mod champions Jose Gonzalez and Chris Thorne, along with their closest competitors, LAT Racing Oil continues to carry top-level racers to the winner's circle in all categories of competition. From engine oil to transmission fluid and gear oil, LAT has you covered from end to end in your race car. A nationwide dealer network means easy access to our products as well. Visit LATRacingOils.com for more.
Hello there, Bandit Racing League fans. Former broadcaster Marshall Crocker Jr. here, part-time driver, the number 78 for 785 Racing. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about Geezer Authentics, your place for all things Bandit Racing League merchandise. Well, now let's say you want to go and buy a t-shirt for your reigning, defending Bandit Racing League champion, Eddie Hagge. You put it in black, you get it in an extra large, and you add it to your cart there for a reasonable price. You're going to move on, maybe look at some, shirts and sweaters, but maybe there's nothing that catches your eye this time, so you're going to move on to some wall wear. And you know me, I can't lie, I was a big Cody Welch fan back in my time broadcasting, so maybe you want to grab a 785 Cody Welch pennant to hang on your wall above your sim racing rig. You add it to your cart and you're going to move on. Maybe you're thinking some sort of accessory, maybe you're a big hat person like I am, you need something to wrap right on the brim, and there you go, Bandit Racing League hats in a variety of colors, but I personally like the combo of the camo and that Full Send Racing Network orange. And you're going to move on now to some drinkware. You need something to drink your coffee out of in the morning. Why not grab a 785 Racing mug and support yours truly, Marshall Crocker Jr. This has been Geezer Authentics. Check out the site. Lots of great options for Bandit Racing League fans.
Okay, I just witnessed both of the leaders just try to get into pit road and smack the inside wall. So we have pit stops that have evidently been going on. They both just hit the inside wall trying to get to pit road. Wow, that is I don't even know if they were going to... I don't know what Underwood was aiming at. Underwood was... He must... Gosh, they were really good. They were going in there way too fast. I'd be surprised if they even got down to pit road speed. He did not, evidently, because, yeah, he's got a hold. Burbank off and away, but he has some right front damage to that truck. I was looking at that screen. Yeah, you can get a lot going in. Yeah, that's what you want to do, is get all you can on entry. Don't lock up your tires or do what they did, because they just absolutely sailed that car in there, and it didn't turn. Or truck. I keep saying car. I'm just going to say car. I don't even care anymore. Well, no, it's truck, and it did not turn at all. Gravedigger. Paint scheme on Henry Dudley. I was a Stone Crusher fan, believe it or not. So, actually saw them at Bristol at one point. I used to have a game on my Nintendo DS. I can't remember what the name of it was, but I always drove the Stone Crusher. Always liked it. I don't know why. I like the color blue, so that's honestly probably why I like seeing it as much as I did. As he is having some trouble getting in pit road, or in his pit stall at least. That's going to really hurt him. Gleason looks like he's the last car to go down pit road. Blackwell will get the lead now. He did short pit. Somebody is way off the pace, whoever that was I saw down there. No, that's just the inside wall. What in the world was that? Somebody was going down really low. I did not realize I just hit that. That was my bad. I realized I hit the other overlay to pop up. They're running some lap cars now. Dudley, yes, through the grass he goes. Merge back on track, hopefully safely. Who is that? Who is this? No, that's Goats, yeah. He just smoked the wall through the two, just threw that car around him. This is Burbank. So we need to see Blackwell is... Who at times he's running. He actually ran, I think, Underwood. Look at times here. 23. Burbank, Underwood. Both have this. Yeah, both have the fastest lap of the race. They're both tied exactly. 54-23. See, Wood has found his way back up here, though. I had forgotten about him a little bit, but he has slowly found his way back up here. God, it's scary. What the? Panning through the track here. Not through the track, through the field. Let's see. Lucas is not in the Woods draft. Don't really see many people in each other's drafts right now. Goats, Dudley, White. How did Underwood? No, oh, was it Underwood? Yes, it was Underwood. Perhaps he's on a lap down. He's got some heavy right front damage though, or left front damage. I don't know if left front damage will hurt you that bad. I don't think it does on that car or on this truck. But that being said, they're so downforce reliant that it very well may hurt them. These guys have just gotten past halfway, 51 laps of 100. Dudley just cut some more grass for them again. Never mind, that was before, or that was earlier. Gotta have that turned off. But we're gonna go on board here. Let's go with Kreider and Hand, 8th and 7th place, because those two are relatively close to each other, and we might see them catch the draft. And I want to see y'all, or I want to show you what the draft looks like when some driver is in the draft with somebody else in front of them. Kind of saw it maybe a little bit there. Just gotten so far apart. Burbank, however, he did have damage, but he has caught Wood again. Connolly, however, is right behind both of them. He's in the draft of both of them again, so we've got to keep that in mind for those two. But Blackwell, he's out of the draft of, out of reach of Lucas. So if anybody's in the chat, who do you all have taken home the win here? Because it's gotten so spaced out here that there's really nothing to talk about. And we got something going on right here with Burbaig. No, it's actually lap cars behind him. Never mind. Take that back. Hand is looking under Kreider right now. Kreider's looking under Hand. No. Other way around. Hand's looking under Kreider. And Kreider got really loose there. I think Hand will easily clear him because of that. You may have saw how loose he got and realized, hey, I can hop up here a little bit now. I want to interested to see if Wood and Burbaig, when they get side by side with each other, when they get to each other, do they shove or do they try to pass? One choice that you have is you can actually kind of shove the driver up there to him. But some guys, they just want to race. They just want to try to get as many positions as possible, and they don't realize that, hey, if we actually work together, we could get closer to each other. Looks like they're going to try to just go around each other. Burbaig, he'll easily get that spot from Wood. Yeah, they only lined up with him and just shoved him straight by, so he didn't really have an honest shot there at trying to hold him off. That's such a big lead. For such a big run because of the guy shoving him. Yeah, they might catch Aiden Lucas up here now. I'm looking at it. He is he's 9/10 ahead. About a second. I'll give him a second ahead, but they're catching him. See what they cut it down way more now that lap. So I think it's going to be a lot closer towards the end of this run. I'm guessing that on this fuel run, they will go at lap 70, I believe. I think lap 70-ish. And then, they pitted lap 20, and then they pitted on lap 44. Yeah, should be around that, I think. Should be around that area. They've caught Lucas. They ran him down now. They're starting to run down Blackwell too, but however, Blackwell's getting into some traffic now. He got around it, so he shouldn't. Yeah, that car is going to give way. Burbaig is going to have a freaking massive run down the front stretch here. He's going to really cut that gap. Connolly's kind of fallen suit too. Wood has fallen off a lot. Connolly and Burbaig, they're only one lap apart. Burbaig 44, Connolly 45 for them. So Lucas is like 43, but you can see that just the difference in speed that they have. Yeah, Connolly realizes that he has to shove Burbaig. That's the only real shot that those two really have, I think, of catching Blackwell. If they can get around Lucas here, That'll give them a semi-clean track in front, and they'll be able to set sails. Connolly is actually going to look inside of Burbank. I thought he was going to shove him more than anything else, but he decides, nah, I'm actually going to go and try to pass you. Interesting call by him. Connolly will get it done. Lucas, Connolly's looking inside of Lucas. Lucas tried to get in the corner. A little bit weird. Connolly will draw side by side with Lucas. Yeah, Burbank makes the right decision in my mind. He decides to go down to the bottom, shove Connolly by Lucas. Now Burbank needs to close that gap. Now, it'd be a good thing if Connolly helped Burbank get around Lucas, but Lucas tried to get down low, and I don't think he had the car that could hold it. This kind of drew Matthew Wood back into this equation, however, sorry. Ooh, what was that? Where did that just go? Holy crap, that is ridiculous. See the 88. He'll be running into some more lap traffic here soon, so he needs to get through this lap traffic. He's or pretty fast. I think he should be completely fine. I'm not really that worried about him at all. If he gets around him pretty quickly, he should be completely fine. The only issue is they could either decide to hold on to his quarter panel or not. It's one of the annoying things at these tracks. These guys will latch onto your quarter panel and just hold on to it and never let go, which is one of the most annoying things you could ever deal with. Trust me, I have had to deal with that before, and saw so many people be turned by that. And like, I don't know what happened. And I was like, oh, I know what happened. You got on my quarter panel so hard that you didn't realize that we're going to turn me. And yeah, you can tell it's a little bit of rage coming out in me. I'm not somebody who's too fond of people who drive like that. The pit stops. So I was a little bit off. They all come with Blackwell. Everybody comes down with them. That's kind of surprising. See that. Would not expect that to happen, but they all do come down with them. They are not going to stay out and try to maybe hop them, which is not such a bad idea. I mean, I could see the reasoning for that. That's just option you have, really. Blackwell, he's off and away easily there. Blackwell, he maintains the lead. Wood, however, hops them. I see that out of the corner of my eye. Wood, he just had a faster pit stop. Yeah, I mean, it's just flat out faster. He was 2 seconds faster in his pit stall. I don't know what happened to him there. It's a little bit weird. That's interesting. The Gleason has still yet to come down pit road at the moment. So, in Wood, away from Conley, Burbank lost some ground too. I don't know what happened to Burbank. Burbank had the longest pit stop of them all. I don't know if he just got in hot. I mean, he was, I don't know, it's just a weird sequence of events. Yeah, but everybody pretty much pulled the trigger at lap 60. All of them came down pit road. Gleason could be trying to stretch his fuel out a little bit longer. I don't know how long he could go, however. That's just the big question. Is I'd honestly be doing the same thing that he is. I would be trying to stretch the fuel as long as you can. If he can get to lap 70, he might be able to make it on one more final pit stop. Because they came down lap 40-ish. Uh, 44 and came down lap 63. I don't know. It's going to be iffy. And they'll have to have maybe one more, but do you make that at lap 90 then? That's the only thing I could see them doing is lap 90. Yeah, it's kind of racing's around here got a little bit stale with them just being so spread out now. And the way this track is, it's just these trucks. It's just so much downforce on them. It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. However, this is how much of a difference fresh tires make. You look at last times. Gleason 57.17, Blackwell 45.08. 3 seconds faster. And he has to make up a 16-second gap, however. But I don't think that will be too difficult for him, looking at how fast that gap has started to shrink right now currently. Dudley's down pit road. He's had a rough race. Gleason is, well, that truck is plowing tight. However, he could be staying out and trying to get this on one last pit stop. I think that's what he's trying. Is he trying to let these guys go? No, he was. I don't know if he's going to be able to get down to pit road speed in time. Oh, he's going to be close if he did. That is a horrible camera angle. I think he may have done it. I just don't think he can make it the whole way on that tank of fuel, though. And it'll be close, and you see Wood and Connolly on each other. Burbank, however, is losing touch. Hand and Jordan Kreider found each other again. I heard tires somewhere. I heard tires screeching. I don't know who it was. Yeah, somebody was around, I'm pretty sure. I didn't get a notification for it, but I could have swore I heard some tires getting a little bit loud there at that point. See Wood and Conley going at it here. Don't know if they could catch Blackwell. They don't decide to shove each other. I mean, Blackwell's out there good 3.5 seconds at the moment. It's just going to be completely difficult for him to get done. You see, they really don't even shave off any time there. I mean, if any, it's like a 10th. However, they could be saving fuel doing this too. They put at lap 63. I still think about I don't think they're going to go the whole way on fuel. I think they might kind of short pit it. Realize, hey, this is what we need to get to the end. And then when that window opens up, they come down pit road. Wire around. Have an extension cable for this headset because the USB, I would always yank it out. The accident, yeah, they're not shaving off any time against Blackwell at the moment. Now with these guys being a little bit further ahead, we will have enough. I don't have ads. That's an issue to fix. I don't have ads to run to fill time. However, Austin, we'll check on Austin's stream. That is incredibly loud. There's Nancy Hitchcock, always there. Nancy always ready to talk in his Austin's chat at least. Hand and none of these two have been side by side. They're close to each other the whole entire time. I guess we'll go on board here with these three drivers since they're kind of close to each other. Aiden, Josh Kreider, and Caden Gargalo. Hopefully I said that right. I think I said that completely wrong though. kind of some camera angles around the track there. I'm guessing pit stops sometime soon. Keyword I said, I'm guessing. Because, if I'm being completely honest, I actually have no freaking clue if they will come down pit road or not. I think that they are, because I just don't see them making it the whole way there on the tank of fuel, because they came down lap 60. They've been pitting every 20 laps. So it'll be close. Nope, there it is. As soon as I was saying that, pit road. I don't know if 25 got down to pit road speed. I don't think he did. I do not. That is a horrible camera angle. I do not think Conley got it. I'm actually curious to see. Did Conley make pit road speed? It's going to be the moment of truth here for him. Did he get down to pit road speed? Wow. Okay, he did. That is, I don't know how he did that, but he got everything coming in. Blackwell's out and away. Connolly gets a freaking massive lead from that. Wood will actually lose the position. Burbank will jump him. Another question is, when does Gleason come down? He actually already came down. He's short, but no. He came down lap 69. He can go. He's not going to be able to make it to the end, I believe. Yeah, he'll be too short on fuel. And Kreider are also down pit road currently. Does this light work? We're going to find out. We're going to do some stuff. It does work. We were doing some scientific experiments. I had a flashlight on my desk. I didn't know if it worked or not. Evidently, it did. The batteries in this, probably some like janky batteries. Yep, that's what I thought. I've always wondered, why do they give us like these batteries that like you've never heard of and stuff that we buy from the stores, if they do come with batteries, that is. I've always wondered that. I never understood it either. Like, just give us something that we actually freaking know what the brand is. But that being said, that's because they can get it for cheap, and if they can cut corners on that, they'll cut corners. I'd rather you not give us freaking batteries, so we buy our own. Gleason, Carrier have yet to come down pit road. So, don't think we'll see them down anytime soon. Oh, I lied. Carrier's down. That'll be his final pit stop. He can actually maybe take a little bit. Are you kidding me? But Gleason's the last driver who has to gotta come down pit road here. So when do you come down now for Gleason? Do you try to run it? No, Blackwell's going to catch him here. Yeah, Blackwell's running so much faster. Connolly, I wouldn't count Connolly out, though. Blackwell's caught him. He's got some lap bars around him. I don't think he's going to be able to be caught. Just looking at that. I can't help but think what's going through Wood's mind. I mean, I think he had the race won if he wouldn't have slid through his pit box, and that got him all shuffled back there, and it messed with him just so much that there's nothing he could do. After that, it's kind of once you get shucked back, you're in for the ride. You're just trying to make it up front at that point. Wood and Burbank are actually getting close to each other now. I just looked back at the scoring. Burbank, they both came out. I think Burbank actually passed Wood coming out. I think that damage that Burbank it's hurt him more than he probably realizes. Because with them being so error reliant, any damage to it's just really gonna hurt him. Gleason's lead is going to be gone here. He might be hoping for a caution. That's the only thing I could think that he's hoping for at this moment. Is I mean, he'll come down pit road, take 4 tires, but I don't think he'll have to. I don't know. I think he's hoping for a caution, I believe. It's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, there he goes down pit road. So he'll get 4 tires, but he's not going to be having to get as much fuel as everybody else will. Tell you what, once these guys got spaced out, it got very stale. I won't say that much. Yeah, Blackwell, he's so dang ahead. Wood and Conley are honestly the only people who are semi-close to each other. Can't do much, but again, this league sponsored by Gastons, iRacing Graphics, Adding the Button Box, Rubbered Up Productions, Caryer Motorsports, and Dega Boys. I ran here last night in the Next Gens in a league that I hadn't. I didn't race in the league for a really long time. But I think over a whole freaking year, it was ridiculous. Right, first race in that league, I actually ended up winning that race. It was here at Indy. It was really cool to see really cool to race, honestly, to be honest with you. I enjoyed it. Sorry, I haven't gone completely quiet. I'm still here. I mean, it's so spaced out that there's not really that much racing done. I mean, really, we only have, I think, Wood, or not yet, Wood and Burt. Wait, who is it? They've actually gotten spaced up in the show now. No, Burbank and Wood are really the only two drivers that are close to each other that are worth talking about. Everybody else has gone multiple laps down at this point. So, really, the only thing that I can see that brings them closer is a caution. Caution were to happen, that is. But Blackwell only has 9 more laps to go, and they'll be away with the win here. He'll definitely be a driver who's like, please just let me see the white flag. I believe a lot of these top 10 drivers that are playoffs, yeah. No, I'm wrong. Connolly isn't. Wood is. Burbank is. Hand is. Jordan Kreider is. Aiden Lucas isn't. Josh Kreider is. Carrier is. And Aiden is not. Dudley has apparently went off the track. He's... Oh, my Lord. That was who it was. I thought I panned away from the wreck. It said he went off track. I thought I went to him. That was somebody else. Okay, his wheel died. Okay, there is no way his wheel did not die here. I want you to look at this. Look at... His wheel is dead here. Yep, his wheel 100% died. It came undone. There's if he has a disconnect or quick connect wheel, that wheel definitely came undone. Just look at this. This right there tells me it came undone. It's that right there. Oh my Lord, this. Now it's gotten interesting. Question: do you pit now? Do you stay out? Gosh. I mean, we've saw how much... Ugh, Lord, this is gonna be odd. I think you have to come down pit road here. I don't think he can stay out. We'll see, though. Do you stay out here? See, this is going to be the decision time. Do you come down pit road here? He'll do it. Oh, they're thinking about staying out. You can see them. Ooh, they're thinking about it. They're all going to come down now. You got to be perfect on your pit stop. You have to be perfect. Cannot mess up here at all. Saw mistakes earlier. You cannot have one at this moment. Blackwell looks like he gets in pretty well. Oh no, he might lose the lead here. It's gonna be. Oh, who? That's. Connolly took two. 2 tires on William Connolly. Oh gosh, this is gonna be iffy. So Connolly took 2 tires looking at his pit stop time. 9 seconds overall. Blackwell, everybody else took 4. He is about to be absolutely chewed up here. I think, at least. I don't know. It's iffy. How is this going to work? How good of a restart can Connolly get is my question. I don't know how good it can be. And I don't think that you're going to have wheel spin with these trucks, with the low horse or the high down force that they're running. The lights should go off this time by. Ooh, gosh, this is be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. See lights go off there. Can Connolly get a good restart? Is my question. Can he get a good one? I don't know if he can. If he does, it'll be really close. Going to all come down to can he get a good enough of a restart here. If he does, I mean, it's pretty much like a green-white checkered attempt almost at this point. It's one extra lap, and there's going to be some blocks thrown, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see one more caution with how aggressive you're going to have to be. See, pace truck pulls in here, and Connolly gets jump. He's just gotta hope that these guys stay side by side with each other. That's the only thing he can pray for. Blackwell's already gotten clear. This might be the end of him pretty much. Oh, the 3 just smoked the wall. And we're going to see a caution here. Was Connolly out front? I think he was. I saw the 03 just blow the wall down. He got some contact up here. Sorry, the 3. That's Jordan Hand. He got into wood, it looks like. Go from a chase cam right now. Weird. That's a weird netcode contact there. Up into the wall he goes. Slides down. He gets drilled from behind. The 5, however, he's trying to avoid it. I think he sees the 3. He's expecting 3 to shoot down the track. He gets ran over by the 47. The 66 just pile drives the 47. 29 gets involved in that too. But Connolly did maintain the lead. Should keep that as a big pointer there. So Connolly, I don't know if this is what Connolly wanted. If he does, it's... I don't know. I mean, Connolly's in such a weird... I can't type, apparently. Connolly is... I just don't think these tires can hold out. I mean, it's just so iffy. Like, and even if he does, it's just... it's gonna be difficult for him. If you guys want to caution, though, since we just have to pretty much wait till they go green, we're going to go on a commercial break here.
LAT Racing Oils is invested in winning. With industry-leading at-track support, superior engineering, blending technology, and the World Championships to prove it, LAT is your premier choice for racing lubricants. Used by NHRA Pro Mod champions Jose Gonzalez and Chris Thorne, along with their closest competitors, LAT Racing Oil continues to carry top-level racers to the winner's circle in all categories of competition. From engine oil to transmission fluid and gear oil, LAT has you covered from end to end in your race car. A nationwide dealer network means easy access to our products as well. Visit LATRacingOils.com for more.
Hello there, Bandit Racing League fans. Former broadcaster Marshall Crocker Jr. here, part-time driver, the number 78 for 785 Racing. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about Geezer Authentics, your place for all things Bandit Racing League merchandise. Well, now let's say you want to go and buy a t-shirt for your reigning, defending Bandit Racing League champion, Eddie Hagge. You put it in black, you get it in an extra large, and you add it to your cart there for a reasonable price. You're going to move on, maybe look at some, shirts and sweaters, but maybe there's nothing that catches your eye this time, so you're going to move on to some wall wear. And you know me, I can't lie, I was a big Cody Welch fan back in my time broadcasting, so maybe you want to grab a 785 Cody Welch pennant to hang on your wall above your sim racing rig. You add it to your cart and you're going to move on. Maybe you're thinking some sort of accessory, you know, maybe you're a big hat person like I am, you need something to wrap right on the brim, and there you go, Bandit Racing League hats in a variety of colors, but I personally like the combo of the camo and that Full Send Racing Network orange. And you're gonna move on now to some drinkware. You need something to drink your coffee out of in the morning. Why not grab a 785 Racing mug and support yours truly, Marshall Crocker Jr. This has been Geezer Authentics. Check out the site, lots of great options for Bandit Racing League fans.
As you see, we are back here. Green, white, checkered attempt here at number 1 as Connolly gets a good jump on the field. Problem is, it's going to be so difficult for him to hold these fresh tires off. As he's going to try to throw a block down there on the bottom, but I think Blackwell's going to be able to get up his nose. Yeah, he's going to be able to get up on the bottom. He's going to be put 3 wide here. The 69 going to his outside. Blackwell going to split them. It was a nice try by Connolly, but I don't think he's going to be able to really hold off anything. However, he's going to be getting some help maybe here from Wood. Leaning on each other now. Connolly stuck 3 wide. Blackwell actually can't get past him. Going to be side by side down the backstretch here. Connolly and Jordan Kreider. However, Connolly's going to get really tight here. He's got to be in the corner. Kreider won't get in there too well. Kreider might bounce off the wall here, and he will. Contact from behind. There's a wreck here, and that will be another green-white checkered attempt. The 97 is destroyed. Jordan Kreider missed the corner here. Got super tight. Did not mean to do that. Sorry, that's my bad. He got really, really tight. Bounced it off the wall here. Got down into the 88 of Blackwell. The 97 got involved in an innocent bystander. The 2 looks like he actually gets away with no damage there, surprisingly. I think the guys that actually were involved in that didn't get horrible damage from it besides the 97 on that end. Connolly, I know he's... I don't know. See, Wood, he's got some damage. 29's coming down. The 54, the 3, 87 is coming down also. I know Connolly's probably sitting there. He's like, please, just let this end, because he's... I just don't know what you do. If you're Connolly, you got to be aggressive on the blocks. It's the only option you have is try to block. Just don't get yourself wrecked. Is the only thing I can say. I mean, you have to throw blocks if you're here. But now these guys are under caution again. Really the only thing I can do is wait till they get the one to go. So we'll go back to commercial break here. I'm just going to run these ads again.
LAT Racing Oils is invested in winning. With industry-leading at-track support, superior engineering, blending technology, and the World Championships to prove it, LAT is your premier choice for racing lubricants. Used by NHRA Pro Mod champions Jose Gonzalez and Chris Thorne, along with their closest competitors, LAT Racing Oil continues to carry top-level racers to the winner's circle in all categories of competition. From engine oil to transmission fluid and gear oil, LAT has you covered from end to end in your race car. A nationwide dealer network means easy access to our products as well. Visit LATRacingOils.com for more.
As Pace Truck has pulled in here, Connolly, second green white checker attempt here, gets a good restart as they miss a shift back there behind Tim. I just don't know if Connolly can hold him off. Gonna have to throw blocks here. I don't think that those tires can hold out. It's just such a, oh, almost gets turned. Gonna block Blackwell. Burbank will get around Connolly, and I think that may spell the end for Connolly here. They might just go right around him here because it's the tires. He tried 2 tires, and you have to try it if you're him. It was worth a shot. Kreider can't get around Connolly, though. Connolly, oh, Blackwell gets turned, and he will go in the wall. Actually, not that bad of damage, though. The 19 of Behringer, who's throwing blocks earlier. That's just Burbank. Yeah, Burbank just came down on him. That's a pretty aggressive turn down too. He basically chopped his nose off. Yeah, that's just Behringer was. I think Behringer's there too. Yeah, looks like that's an early turn into. I don't blame Behringer at all for this. Blackwell, he does hit the wall There's the right front off of the car. He has no right front fender on anymore. I think Connolly he's basically done here now. He doesn't have a chance at holding any position with the tires that he's gotten. A casket. What? Why did Burbank just come down pit road? Is he out of fuel? There's no way. Is he gonna run out of fuel? That's the only thing it could be. He has to be low on fuel now. Connolly came down lap 95. He has fuel to the end. I don't know what just happened there. That is a odd turn of events, but okay, Connolly was just given back the race lead. All right, I guess. I did not expect that. That's all I can say is I did not see that happening. Wow. I believe lights should go off on the pace car here, or pace truck here. Just have to see. Connolly was just gifted the lead here. We're going to go on this 1-minute commercial again, and we'll be back here before the green flag drops. So we're back here. Connolly will have the race lead and control the restart. This is the final green-white checkered attempt. So these two tires could maybe work out. As the pace car or pace truck will pull in here and the green flag is in the air, we are back underway here. Josh Kreider gets a good restart. Connolly is honestly probably hoping that they wreck, but he's going to get tight there. Josh Kreider will come to the inside of Connolly. Connolly actually might be hoping that... Oh, Kreider can't get clear of him. Down the backstretch here, Kreider might have a big run going into the corner. It'll be interesting here. Can Connolly hold Kreider off from behind? Going to be a white flag in the air one more time around here. Next flag ends the race for Connolly, and he's stretching out that lead a little bit. Kreider actually has the same tires that he does. However, Behringer doesn't. He has fresh tires. Connolly, he just has 2 more corners to go, but Kreider's going to get a big run. Kreider's going to try to get something on the outside. He's going to get that little crossover move going, trying to get the good bite down the corner. He's got one. He's going to go to the inside of Connolly. Connolly, he's got to make a choice. Does Behringer go to the inside? He does. Connolly's out of fuel. He's ran out. Kreider, can he make it now? Can Behringer steal it from him? Josh Kreider will go into 3 and come out of 4 here. Looks like he's got fuel to the end. He might be running out too. No, he's not, but it will be Josh Kreider who takes home the win here. Melvin Behringer second, Jonathan Gaston third, Jordan Kreider fourth, and Matthew Wood fifth. At that, they're reckoning behind. That is heartbreak for William Connolly, who will not even make it to the finish line. He was so close on fuel. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's heartbreaking for him. Watch Kreider burn it down. Drag these 3 down. Connolly finally makes it across the finish line. That's just heartbreak. Pull up the finishing order here now. Gaston, Behringer, and Kreider. Actually get Gaston in here right now. Hey Jonathan, this is Bryce in the booth. Got a copy, man?
Yep, sure do.
And so you come home third after that long race, but you know, how did it go for you overall though, man? And how crazy were those green-white checkered attempts that y'all kept having?
It was wonderful. I was actually 2 laps down. I got a speeding penalty on every single green flag lap or pit stop, and to come out third, that was nothing short of a miracle there.
You know, so how close was it on fuel for you guys? Because I know Connolly ran out there the last lap going down the backstretch.
I was good. I had plenty of fuel. I probably could have done another green-white checkered. Last race, I didn't take enough fuel, and it kind of screwed me, so I made sure to take extra this time.
So how hard was it to pass at this track, especially in these trucks? Because these trucks are so hard to pass with to begin with because they're so downforce reliant.
It was extremely tough. The only way I was able to really get around anybody is there at the end. I had fresher tires, and that really helped me put the power down and was able to get around up to third place there.
I won't keep you long since it's been a long race, but before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
I'll give a shout out to my wife. She's took care of my little boy all day today. I've mowed a cemetery for 6 hours and then come in here and sit for almost 3 or 4 hours in here. So got to give a shout out to her. Hall's Drilling out of Ellenborough, Precision Design out of Williamstown, West Virginia, and Tom's Tire out of Pennsboro, West Virginia, and Gastons iRacing Graphics out of Pennsboro, West Virginia also.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go, but good job coming home with the win, though. Or sorry, third place.
Third place.
It's a long night.
Long night, long race.
That was Jonathan Gaston, the third place driver. I don't know why I thought, he just blew up. I don't know why I thought that was a race win. That's my bad. But we'll bring in Melvin Behringer. Hey, Melvin, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, so you come home second there. Now, what was going through your head with all those green-white checkered attempts that we had, and how close were you on fuel, if I may ask? Because it seems like everybody was running out, especially Conley, who ran out down the backstretch.
I was good to the finish. Pretty much during that first green-white checkered, I had about 20 laps of fuel left, so I was good all the way to the end. I was just playing it smart, just letting all the front runners wipe themselves out, because at one point I was a lap down and not even in contention to be in the top 3, never mind the top 5. So I just listened to Josh, played the long game, just thought big picture, and took me 3 seasons, but hey, here I am.
So how hard was it to pass on this track here? Because it seemed like once everybody got spaced out, everybody was just spaced out.
It came down to a combination of just aero and tires. Clean air was really key, and if you ran your truck too hard and the tires fell off, it was so easy to have people just run right by you. And I had plenty of lessons learned from not making the all-star race in the next-gen car, just learning about the aero and how that worked and just saving tires. And I didn't even practice that much because I genuinely was not expecting to finish second. I was just content with just finishing 10th and calling it a night. But you know what? I'll take second.
Yeah, man. Well, it's been a long race, so I won't keep you long. So before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Well, for sure. My painter, Noah Blackwell, NJB Designs. My team, Caryer Motorsports. They literally, I sometimes I don't know how they deal with me and have the patience to have me there, but them giving me the opportunity to do this thing is part of the reason I'm still here. So definitely got to thank them for giving me that opportunity. PSCRL for making this whole thing happen. I know Brian and Josh bust their butts to make this league run as smooth as it does, and I genuinely don't believe that we would be where we are today without the effort that they put into this thing. So definitely a great effort by the whole incident review team, admins, and everyone that makes this thing possible. Hell, even you guys broadcasting and staying up late to watch us do our thing, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go, but good job coming home second tonight, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
That was Melvin Behringer. We'll bring in the race winner and Josh Kreider. Hey, Josh, this is Bryson Booth. Have a copy, man?
Hey, Bryce. I got you.
Man, so that was a crazy finish towards the end. What was going through your head with all those green-white checkered attempts, and how close were you on fuel, especially seeing Conley run out there going down the backstretch the last lap?
Yeah, when we had the caution where I got caught up and had a little bit of damage, I came in. I was like, I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to go ahead and fill the tank up. So I filled the tank up. So I wasn't close on fuel at all. I was worried about Conley, man. We're on the same team. So I was trying to get him out as far as I could, and hopefully he could make it. And it just started sputtering on the backstretch, and really, really bummed for him. So it was really disappointing there. But as far as fuel for me, I was good.
And so, how nerve-wracking were those green white checkered attempts that we kept on having?
Man, for me, good finish, playoff pitcher. It's the first time I've ever raced like that. Playoff pitcher, get points, get points. And I settled in. I let Conley go on the restart. Went behind him. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it go and finish where I finished to try to get a good finish because I ran, bottom top 10 the whole night and didn't have a great car. I hate this freaking track. So I'm happy to be where I am, man.
So, how hard was it to pass at this track? Because it seems like these trucks they're so reliant on downforce. It's ridiculous.
It was impossible to pass. It was a single file train. I appreciate you covering it. I know we had a lot of action there at the end, but I know it was a boring race for the fans at home. But it was impossible to pass. The only way you could pass is if someone got tight, hit the wall, or completely ran the right rear off of it, pressing too hard.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Bryce, first and foremost, I know we went a little over time tonight than what we usually do. I appreciate you filling in for coming on and helping us when you help us out. So you're the main guy I want to thank tonight. Rubbered Up Productions, Noah, that makes my paints, NJB Designs. He runs a lot of the paint schemes that are in here. All the playoff guys, all of the normal guys that are running. I'm looking at the order and looks like Aiden Lucas may be the guy who gets $10 tonight that wasn't in the playoffs for the highest finisher. So shout out to him. My Uncle Lonnie, who financially backs us every single season. My parents, I know I've got some fans and some work colleagues with Kirsten and her kids that watch. Shout out to them. And I'm really, really thankful to come out and the next, week at Red Bull Ring, I can just go out there and cruise because I'm locked into the next round.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go, but good job coming home with the race win.
Thanks, Bryce. I appreciate it.
That was Josh Kreider, the race winner. So Josh Kreider first, second Melvin Behringer third, Jonathan Gaston fourth, Jordan Kreider fifth, Matthew Wood sixth, Aiden Lucas seventh, Ben Gleason eighth, Landon Burbank ninth, Brian Underwood 10th, Noah Blackwell 11th, Jordan Hand 12th, Caden Gargilio, let me sound out his name. Gargilio, I think it's Gargilio. 13th, Danny White. 14th, Dylan Carrier. 15th, Chris Stange. 16th, William Connolly. 17th, Nathan Brookover. 18th, Chris Goetz. 19th, Farrell Robbins. 20th, Henry Dudley. But that's all I have for today. I'm not going to keep you on any longer. I have Gargilo. That's how it is. Gargilo. Okay. But I'm not going to keep you on any longer. I have work at 7 o'clock in the morning. Got to wake up at like 6:30 for it. Also want to watch some anime. So I will let you all go.